Vestra, whenever we set up in 2008, it became very clear that we were going to need an offshore location for our international clients and those clients who needed to have the monies managed outside of the UK. And so for us, we looked around to see where was the most appropriate place for this. And the normal sort of candidates were there in terms of Jersey, Guernsey, Isle of Man. You had Switzerland, and I suppose more exotic places like Singapore or whatever. And for us, the big attraction of Jersey was that it was a very strong focus from the regulator on terms of sort of maintaining sort of standards and ethics or whatever in the business community there. And for us, that was the most important thing. Then secondly, it was a good pool of people that we could build out our employee base on. And then finally, also a sort of a network of other industries that we can call on from time to time, whether it's the lawyers or the trustees or the accountants or whatever. And this is what I think Jersey does so well, is that it has a great sort of pool of talent that works in the financial services industry. And for us, the key thing that was going to be important was the regulator and the rules and regulations of a particular booking centre, and wanting to make sure that the regulator and the officials in that sort of location would have similar views to what we were used to in the UK, and it would maintain a high and robust sort of approach to sort of regulation, because I think that's becoming increasingly important. We want to make sure that everything's done to the highest standards. We want to make sure that from a reputational perspective that we're in a country where the regulator is well regarded. It's not sort of seen as a sort of a slightly more dubious sort of area. I have to say it was a very iterative process with a lot of two-way communication. It wasn't just a regulator saying here are the rules, because for us we were a new startup company, and they certainly made us very welcome to try and set up a business there. I think in terms of other companies looking to go there, it is attractive. Obviously all the offshore entities have their various advantages, so we felt that we could sort of embrace this centre and look to develop it over the years. And we've now done that. We employ over 12 people now, which I suppose is a sign that it's been going sort of the right way. I think for businesses going in, it's a strong, vibrant place. You've got to want to make some commitment to the island. I think the island are keen to welcome new businesses, provided that you feel, or they feel, that you're actually making a long-term commitment and it's not just a brass plaque, which was quite often the case in a lot of offshore centres. So for us, it's been, I have to say, a very rewarding experience. Our business has grown, quite substantially there, helped by the good quality of people that we've recruited, and the support that we've had from other professional firms, as well as indeed the regulator. So for us, it's been an exceptionally positive experience. I would certainly encourage anyone who's looking to set up an offshore business on the investment management side at least, and there are many that need to do that to look after the international clients who aren't necessarily living in the UK, then Jersey is a prime location for that, because of the approach of the regulator, the good quality of people, the same time zone, and I suppose similar rules and regulations and laws or whatever. So all in all, a very positive experience.